everything is dipped in gold, then baby it will never grow. Everything sweet ain't sugar coated. What a lie. What a lie.
Three groups laid out right here in front of you to discuss what is it about you that makes people do a double take, whether you realize them taking that second look or not. Three groups laid out right here in front of you. Feel free to pause the screen if needed to make your selections. Feel free to trust your intuition to however many groups you feel guided to go towards. And also, be sure to join us over on Patreon for the weekly pick a card that you do not want to miss. I will be sure to link that down below. We'll be discussing who or what is coming towards you and what are they presenting, or what does this opportunity present. Again, I'll leave that Patreon reading linked down below if you would like to join us. And Patreon has a lot of other things that you might be interested in. So peruse around, and if you're interested in something more personal, head on over to my website where you can book a personal reading, and also peruse that site as well, because there may be more to offer than you even realize. A lot of you are interested in learning tarot from me, and I actually have my very first course available, which is only $33.33 as we currently speak. So go ahead and cop yours today. Now, without further ado, let's get into this reading and find out why they're taking a double look at you. You selected image number 1. So those of you that resonate with image 1, let's go ahead and explore the depths of your reading and find out why people are taking double looks at you. What makes them take a double look? First popping out, we have the World card. And immediately I'm being shown hairstyles, particularly ribbons and bows in the hair. Pigtails could be specific. I'm thinking of follow the yellow brick road, Dorothy. Okay. Yes, especially those of you that wear pigtails of some sort, or double ponytails, or space buns, too repeated or mirrored ponytails or braids or buns or some sort of hairstyle that is on both sides of the head. The World followed by the Two of Cups and the Tower here. Could also be bangs as well. I'm just being drawn to a very striking face, but at the same time as it being striking and you want to stare, it's also very soft, sweet, innocent. You can kind of see your childlike energy radiating off of you. So people often do a double take because I think that they're trying to figure out how old you are, or at least like a roundabout, and where you come from in the world. Oh, literally, we have the World card here. So people often take a double take because they're trying to maybe figure out literally where in the world you come from. There's something about these spaces that kind of makes you stand out, makes you the anomaly. For those of you that are new in a particular place, this is extremely relevant, especially if you just started a new job or a new routine. Or I don't know why I'm channeling something here about a new high school. Maybe for some of you, you're even working at the school, yeah, or attending school. That's also coming through here as well. Why do they take a double take at my group number ones? So following the World, the Two of Cups, and the Tower, we have the Knight of Pentacles, I definitely get that. They also stare because this Knight of Pentacles has been out here for a while, and I've been shuffling for another long while, waiting for more. But I do feel like people just happen to stare at you. Definitely. Or if they're not like just blatantly staring, they definitely do look quite often. And again, it has to do with you being some sort of an anomaly here, or um, I don't know why I'm also getting here something about like the best kept secret, okay? So you could be like a secret weapon or someone's guilty pleasure. People are checking for you, whether you know this or not. People that you've like never interacted with, actually. Um, why they're taking a double take at you could also be because they want to interact with you, but literally can't. For some, it's because they're a coworker and you're not supposed to interact in that way, or they quite literally cannot get to you because of the work situation or scenario. Or for some people, they could just be admiring, um, but can't take action because they might be in a situation or a relationship or some other obligation themselves, and they are respecting that. I'm also getting here too, people that can or will approach you, they are working up the nerve to, and somehow just watching you contributes to the working through the fears. Another thing that I'm picking up on here is that you act as a form of motivation in whatever way, um, especially where you are working or doing something. People are looking to you as an example, and this is why they're taking a double take. So whether you are at work or even like at the grocery store, people could see you um, following a particular recipe, like looking at a list of a recipe and buying the ingredients, and they could be taking notes, or if you are again at the workplace in the workspace, doing something that you were directed to do, or you could notice that people follow in your footsteps or start doing something right after you. Even in the gym, this is something that people do, where they would see you doing a particular exercise, a particular workout. If they don't start doing it immediately, then they add it to their notes and try it when they get home or try it the next time that they are at the gym. Anything else? Why do they take a double take? Why did they take a double take at my group number ones? For a split second, I wanted to call you group number three, and then for a teeny tiny, even tinier split of a second, I wanted to call you group number two. So those of you that felt like you wanted to check out group number three, absolutely, as well as those of you, the less of you that wanted to check out group number two, absolutely. Any other reasons that they're taking a double take at my group number ones? It definitely has to do with you doing something that they've never seen before, or like at the capacity, or at a capacity that they have yet to witness. And to close out the reading, we have Hermit, King of Cups, and Strength, bottom deck, Queen of Cups. There's encouragement and empathy that causes people to take a double take at you. Whether you are encouraging them energetically through what it is that you're doing, you're motivating them through what it is that you're doing and how you're doing it. Or on the other hand, they could see you doing something and they are proud of what they see. They're applauding you. Just as an onlooker, they see you doing something, they're like, damn, they're really doing their thing, and they're applauding you, so they're watching. In other cases, they are quite literally working up the nerve to speak to you, to say something to you, to congratulate you, to ask you what it is that you're doing, or how you're doing it, or how your quest or how your journey has been, or how it's gone, for how long. There's a lot of questioning and admiration and wanting to see eye to eye with you that leads people to take a double take. And for this group, I have to say, often stare. You've got a leadership resonance to you that inspires people. And quite honestly, there's just, I just feel like there's just something about you. Like people just literally want to look. For some reason, not even anything in particular. It could just be like an energy thing. Like, I think that quite often our eyes can be drawn to something that we on the physical or our flesh doesn't understand, but it's because it has spiritual significance. It's as if we literally have the ears to see and eyes to hear. If you know, you know. And this is all that I have for my group number ones. Again, if you resonated with checking out any other group, I will see you there. But also join us over on Patreon to find out who or what is coming towards you and what comes with that. All right. Until next time, take care, be well, darling. Bye. Group number two. Yep. I'm talking to you. Group number two. Why are they taking double takes at my group number twos? Why are they taking double takes? My group number twos. Okay, so first things first is I'm seeing yellows and bananas. That could be literal. For some of you, it could have to do with the solar plexus chakra and confidence. Okay, so there's something here about the gut and healing that is coming through here. Okay. Starting off your reading, we have the Hermit. We have the Lovers reversed, and we have the Hanged One reversed. While at the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. Okay, so you, my friend, have a familiarity to you or similarities to people that are taking a double take or similarities to someone that they know. So this is kind of giving like a familiarity or a doppelganger energy or like twin energy, but it may not be literal. It could be people taking a double take because they like your tattoo and they realize that they have a similar tattoo, but maybe you just can't see it, or they have to like point it out for you to actually see it when yours might be more so on display or more obvious. Another thing that I am picking up on here is similarities to someone that they may know. Like literally they're taking a double take because you're like, is that? And they're like, oh no, that's not who I thought it was. They just happen to look really similar to this person. I'm also being shown like clothing, like band tees, particular brand or jeans or shoes or jewelry that is either exquisite or great taste or pertaining to something specific that is like rare or very niche. Like, let's say you have on a band tee of a group that not many people really resonate with or acknowledge. This is what causes them to take a double take. Why are they taking double takes at my group number twos? We have the Fool card as well as the Worlds. Interesting. The start and the finish. The Queen of Swords. The King of Cups reversed. And the Ace of Cups. Okay, so another thing that has them taking a double take is because you either appear to be strict, strategic, or busy, and not open to or receptive to others. And somehow either they find the courage to approach anyways or say something anyways, or they like make a tiny gesture that shows that you're not as mean or strict or clocked out as you may seem. Um, there seems to be this openness or receptivity that kind of shocks or surprises people. You, my friend, might just have RBF, as they call it, resting bee face. Don't worry, babes. I think I have it worse than you do. All right. But there seems to be an energy here where it's like they might see you laugh at something on your phone when you're scrolling, and they're like, oh, they do have a sense of humor. Oh, they do smile. Or they see you wave or have a conversation with someone else, and that's like, oh, okay, so they're not completely closed off. They still are okay with talking to other people. They're still acknowledging others. They're still this or they're still that. This could also have to do with the tattoo, the piercing, the band tee, the specific brand that you're wearing, and maybe what they represent or what they stand for, what they align with, that makes you seem more approachable or relatable than what you first seemed based on that RBF or based on your demeanor or based on your aesthetic, whatever it may be. Three final cards here. Yep, Ten of Wands reversed, the Queen of Wands upright, and wow, the King of Wands upright. Um, you're legit. And there's something here about like showboating. Um, but you're not just doing things for show. Like there's this vibe here where people take a double take because they feel like either you're showing off or something about you is like big, bold, and braggadocious. And they almost kind of like underestimate that. Like they feel as though you're walking in here looking the part, but I don't know. Maybe they're not really about that life. Or I don't know. They look like they could do a really great job doing this or doing that. But then they watch you, they take a closer look and they realize like, oh, this person is legit. So you go from like just looking the part to actually being whatever it is that you present as. You come across as the real deal and comfortable and confident in your skin or with whatever it is that you're doing. And it's like basically you could be kind of a flashy person, whether you consider it this or not, or you just kind of have like a persona or a style or build that stands out, or you dress in a way that stands out. And some people might judge that right away and just be like, oh, like they're just showboating, or oh, they're just showing off, or oh, they're just blah, blah, blah. But then something occurs that proves, like, oh no, this is the real deal. They look the part, and that's a fair representation of who they are, how they are, and what they stand for. So also when people take a double take at you, it's because they are impressed and experiencing a heightened sense of respect for you in real time, quite literally. And this doesn't have to be demeaning either. It can be like, I don't know, you come into somewhere like a dog show and you and your dog, you guys look really cute. You look the part. But they're like, I wonder, does that dog do this? Does it do that? Is it well behaved? Is it trained? What's their connection like? And then you come in and you show them exactly what that connection is like, and it's really impressive. So, your strategy leads to people not only being impressed by what you appear to be on the outside, but brings respect because you look the part and you are exactly who you say you are based on appearance. Alrighty. This is all that I have for my group number twos. Thank you for choosing and trusting me to be a reader. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. Join us over on Patreon if you would like to find out who or what is coming towards you and what comes with that. All right. I'll see you there. Ta-ta for now. Bye. Group number three, there seems to be some sort of chanting or crowd cheer or applause or popularity or announcing of your arrival. Okay, so this could be what's making people do a double take. So if it's not in the literal sense that of what I described, this is about a lot of chatter, gossip, chit chat, conversation that happens just before you show up. Like, let's say that someone talks about your shoes or your feet or your hairstyle or something. Then when you show up, they're like, oh, there they are, there they are. That's the person's shoes I was talking about. That kind of energy. Okay, so getting into your reading, we have the Page of Wands. Yeah, there's something here to behold about you, or for some of you, you have a talent. And people are like, yeah, 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 like that's them right there. That's the person that can tie their shoe in 10 seconds while walking backwards, bro. Like this person is the real deal. This person is legit, dog. Yeah. Nine of Cups here, or they're talking to their friend about like, yo, that's that person whose hair I was talking about. That's that person who was fine as hell that I was talking about. That's that person. So Page of Wands followed by the Nine of Cups. And one more to get us into the intro. Six of Wands. I can't make this up. So they're taking a double take because you're the one who owns this shit. You're the one who won the championships last year. You are the MVP, the most valued player. You are the one that people talk about. You are the one that creates a legacy, that leaves a legacy, that leaves a lasting impression on people, that inspired them to do this, that inspired them to do that. This is my therapist. This is my so and so. Insert whatever it is that you do here, especially that's benefiting others. Or it could even be like, this is my best friend. This is why they're taking a double take because they're like, yeah, that's my best friend. Or like, um, that's so and so's best friend. Something like that. Why are people taking a double take? Yeah, because they hear a lot about you. People hear basically your reputation precedes you, group number three. Um, on whatever scale that is, you're basically famous. So even if it's just hometown, um, but you definitely are well known. Okay. Following the read, we have the Four of Swords here, and it's very natural, is what I'm getting. Oh, yeah. Four of Pentacles reversed, Two of Cups, Ace of Swords, Seven of Cups. There's also a double take because they're trying to make the connection. For some of you, it's like what you're known for or the person that you are attached to that they basically like, if it's a friend that they know you through or just something of the sorts, they're trying to put their finger on it. Um, because for some reason, it just it doesn't seem hmm, like they're trying to put their finger on like how did they become friends or like how did this start? Like how did that happen? What's going on here? Because there's some sort of opposition or juxtaposition that's just kind of shocking or surprising, especially to see you somewhere, to see you doing something, to see you with someone, see you wearing something. It's just, I don't know, there's something monumental about it. I have to be quite honest. Everything that you do, number three, is kind of a big deal. And people dissect it and they want to figure it out, if I'm being quite frank with you. Anything else to add to this reading, to this spread while we take in this info? Ten of Swords, the Tower, and the Queen of Swords. They haven't seen you in a while, and maybe the last time that they saw you, it's interesting because there's something here about like the last time that somebody saw you, you were not open to them. You were strict, rude, or mean, or just setting a boundary. And now you seem to be more lighthearted, more upbeat, more fanciful, less serious. But there's also something here where it's like maybe that's what they're used to from you, and they are intrigued or taking a double take because they've never seen you so lighthearted before. Like that's not your usual demeanor, or that's not what they heard about you. Yeah, there's definitely this vibe here. People take a double take because of the way that you are in a particular situation, scenario, or experience, or with someone else, because they're not used to you being that lighthearted. They're usually used to you just being strict and in your routine and not really interacting with too many people. But there seems to be someone that has earned your trust, earned your respect, and your lightheartedness. And that keeps really like raining through this reading heavily. Like how lighthearted you are seems to be so shocking, so surprising. I don't know if maybe the last time they saw you, you were just stressed or you were new somewhere, but it seems like someone has seen a different side of you, that is lighthearted, friendly, approachable. And there's something here about the word routine that's coming through. So you could be a part of their new routine, or they see that you could become part of their new or current routine because of this seemingly new energy that you are in. But yeah, people are taking a double take because you just seem to have a whole different vibe or persona to you, or a whole different outlook. It's very refreshing, shocking, surprising, and seems like a redefining moment. People feel like they're witnessing a rebirth that is like a new era for you, and they're admiring it. They feel like they're witnessing history in real time, if that makes sense. Whether they see it or recognize it as such now, they're taking a double take because you're in a monumental transition in your life. And the energy radiates off of you, regardless whether they realize what they're witnessing or not. Thank you so much for choosing and trusting me to be your reader. Join us over on Patreon to find out who or what is coming towards you and what is coming along with that. Whether it be a glow up, a person, a job, we'll see. Again, that's Patreon, but I'll link it down below for you. Sending you much love, much life, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye. Aliens, my subbies only. I'm just popping in to let you know that I did not forget about you. There just hasn't been any energy that's urgent or urging me to do a read for us. So I feel like we may be in an incubus phase, in a cocoon. Just let it ride. Love you. Bye.